Rope in Mr. Vickery into this conversation. Mr. Vickery, sir, are you there with us? Mr. Vickery, the Chinese also, buy oil and gas from Russia, not to mention a whole host of other items as well. They have been given a 90-day negotiating window, whereas India is getting the short end of this stick. What's actually going on over here? Just like Professor Nalapat, the gentleman who spoke before you, most of the people in India, even economists like Dr. Sharad Kohli, cannot wrap their head around this demeanor, this attitude and this disposition that Donald Trump has been showcasing towards India. What do you think that could be, sir?
Well, thanks very much for having me. I think that it is absolutely necessary that the United States and India, as the two greatest democracies in the world, work together on any of a wide range of international problems, whether it be China, climate change, health. All of these issues require India and the U.S. to work together. I must say that at the outset, one should not confuse the behavior of President Donald Trump with America. I don't think that anybody voted for the kinds of unreasonable and outrageous tariff approach that he has exhibited thus far. And you can see that his polls are dropping. We have an election here in Virginia for governor. It seems to me that his candidate is losing, and we have midterms coming up. So hopefully there's going to be some restriction on this. But what has to be understood is that President Trump, from the very first, has been a transactional real estate mogul approach to international affairs. There were many of us who tried to tell the international community and tried to tell in the United States that this was the kind of ego aggrandizement that produces absolutely irrational approaches because he's not in it for a relationship. He thinks he can get a transaction done and he will come out on top. And then he will move on to the next step and the next issue. This is no way to run an international system. He has already basically destroyed the World Trade Organization, the General Agreement on Tariffs and Trade, so many institutions which have kept the peace and brought prosperity since World War II. And at this time, I would only ask that those of goodwill and rationality, such as Professor Nalapat and others, reach out and help the United States. I think eventually we will be able to right the ship here, but the damage which is being done, which many of us have worked on for 30, 35 years, could be irreparable. But I would point out that we have worked through low points in the U.S.-India relationship in the past. I think of the sanctions after nuclear tests. We worked our way through that. We worked our way through a Copragardi issue. And I believe that we can do this at this time, but it is going to require saner heads on both sides to be able to come to grips with this and set us back on the road of cooperation between the two greatest democracies in the world.